This is Danny. As an infant, when he was 8 months, his behavior already alarmed his parents. He didn't talk much, had difficulty holding his head up, and didn't move like the other babies. As a toddler, he seemed to understand non-verbal communication, but struggling with the verbal one. He didn't speak, but smiled a lot. He was easily excitable, and sometimes made flapping movement with his hands. And he was really clumsy, fell a lot, and had difficulty walking. His parents showed him to several doctors, but the first diagnosis didn't totally match their son's behavior. The doctor spoke about autism, cerebral palsy, but were not sure. At the age of 30 months, Danny made his first epileptic seizure. His parents took him to the hospital, and the doctors did an EEG. The EEG showed characteristic patterns which lead the doctors to the real diagnosis, confirmed by a blood test. Danny had the Angelman syndrome.
Danny loved water and had an obsession with it. His favorite hobbies were playing with a garden hose, putting his hands in the fountain, and transferring water from a glass to another. Danny didn't need much sleep to be very active and in a good fit. He had some difficulties in falling asleep, and he woke up many times during the night. It wasn't easy for his parents who wanted to sleep peacefully. Danny required care and assistance in every moment of the day. But despite his seizures, motor delays, his difficulties to speak and to eat, and his intellectual disability, Danny was a fantastic child. He was always active, full of energy and love. He was a happy child who brought joy to everyone he met.
There are different kinds of treatments to improve his life quality. First of all, behavioral therapy allowed him to develop social interactions. Then, physical therapy and occupational therapy, including leg supports that help him with stability and balance. Then he had a special education to permit an adapted school career, and an anti-seizure medication to avoid epilepsy. And of course, he needed a speech therapist.
Danny had difficulty speaking. He never said a word, he drooled a lot, he also had a hard time eating, so he saw a speech therapist. He could improve his communication by using, for example, a communication board, gestures, and very easy words. He learned to use his eye gaze, facial expression, and body posturing as well. With these methods, he could tell his family and friends how he was and what he wanted. The speech therapist also made him do muscular exercises so that he could limit his drooling. She also taught him how to swallow correctly. She encouraged Danny a lot and repeated herself frequently. She told his family and teachers to do so. Danny made great progress and his way of life improved a lot.